historical mark in the history of our movement. Although our assembly is mainly an organizational one, it is also very educational. Just see the program and the topics to discuss, and one will immediately understand that the people who will be attending this conference are really migrants, immigrants, and refugees, and they're very reliable advocates who are truly after our rights, welfare, and empowerment. Burning issues of the day being discussed and put into its proper perspective include the context on why people are forced to migrate, the national and international players that create the very conditions on why we have to leave our beloved countries as to survive. Though we understand these topics and issues, for they are part and parcel of our everyday life, this assembly transformed it from being scattered knowledge to a collective one. And after this assembly, this collective understanding will become a moving force to strengthen and expand our movement, our alliance, nationally and internationally. Our welfare should be promoted, our issues as migrants, immigrants, and refugees should be effectively addressed. This can only be done and be effective by being organized. For in collective action, we can achieve greater victories in our struggle for a better future for us all. The building of alliance on the national level. Organization and alliance building is an essential component for a movement. It is a substance for a people's movement and serves as a foundation for the movement to strengthen and grow. Without it, we cannot sustain the movement.
At the outset, let me thank the organizers of the International Migrants Alliance for inviting the Gabriela Women's Party to this historical event. It is our hope that in the next assembly, we will have become a full voting member. Now, less than 3,000 Filipinos are lining up at international airports in the Philippines, looking forward to better lives for their families through overseas jobs. 7 out of 10, or 2,100 of these, will be women. And this scenario is seen daily. Today, more than 8.5 million, or 10% of the Philippine population, mostly from peasant and worker families, are in over 192 countries. During the 1970s, the Philippine government resorted to a labor policy due to the widening unemployment brought about by worsening economic and political crises. This labor export policy, or LEP, was adopted